competition for that dollar, but between the hotels that will cooperate, the restaurants, the attractions, the carriage rides, the Ubers, all those folks, it's really fun to work within the industry and see how everybody kind of cooperates and interrelates and acts all that. Because I've had to deal with every single one of them all the time for one reason or another. Raining, snowing, whatever, river boats, road races, you name it. You know, Delta American Queen said, we're going to come in on Saturday, the first Saturday of December. I said, no, you're not. That's when St. Jude's got their road race, their marathon downtown. But we're American Queen. I'm like, okay, they're St. Jude. You're going to find out. Now they come in on Sundays, you know, not on the Saturdays. Because they learned there's some things here like St. Jude. And like the FedEx St. Jude golf tournament started in 1958 as the Memphis Open. And Danny Thomas got involved in the 70s and all that. It's grown to be one of the top 6 golf tournaments in the world now, the elevation they did with that this last year. The Germantown Charity Horse Show is about 80 years old out there. The Liberty Bowl is one of the top 10 oldest bowls in America, the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. It started out in Philadelphia, and in fact, it was the first college football game played indoors in 1959. They played the Liberty Bowl at Atlantic City Convention Center. Then moved to Memphis in 1965. Let's see, I went to the first game in '65. I was 7th grade, 8th grade, and it's grown and grown and grown to be a great bowl. And a lot of volunteers. Look at the volunteerism. Memphis Tomato National Festival started in 1977. The barbecue. You remember the barbecue contest? Okay, it started in 1977 in the parking lot of the Orpheum Theater with 27 teams. That's like a neighborhood barbecue now, you know. Look what it's grown to be. And the Beale Street Music Festival, they've won over 200 awards. They're the largest international festival of their kind in the country. Going to be honored in Ghana next year, okay? Got that down now. Now you know. Ghana next year, honored Memphis this past year. The Center City Commission started in '77 downtown. It's now the Downtown Memphis Commission, trying to get people back downtown, marketing downtown, giving facade loans, building incentives and things like that. Our downtown's about 2/3 on the way back. I mean, you go up and down Main Street, there's a lot of empty buildings there. Don't fool yourself. We got tourists come and go, where are the people? You know? And we're event-oriented, we're night-oriented more than day-oriented, it seems like. We're a little bit transportation afflicted with all the closed streets and the mall and stuff like that. It's a little bit hard to get around downtown, I think. But it's a very livable downtown. Now you go to South Main, you can't build apartments fast enough. Most of the high rises are filling up. There's like 11 boutique hotels in the works right now downtown.
Yeah, I was down there South Main for lunch today. Went by the 2 new hotels.
Across from the fire station, the Alive, and the train station.
Arrive in the Central Station Hotel.
Yeah, boom.
And the new trolley stop. Building a little, what do they call it? Overhang, protective.
Yeah.
Next to the Central Station. They're extending the
South Main.
Yeah.
Trolley came in 1993. Let's see, on Main Street, and then did a loop in 1997, and then the Madison in 95. Then somebody forgot to maintain the trolleys, and 2 caught on fire, and they were shut down for about 3 years. Those things happen, you know. So we learn here and there. We're fighting over the riverfront right now. Some things are neglected. Some things get over accentuated. But you get downtown Memphis in the spring, summer, and fall, there's people everywhere, all sorts of experiences and clubs. FedEx Forum, besides the basketball they do 80 times. I used to be the clock operator there for the Grizzlies and the Tigers. I used to say they could pay Calipari $2 million a year to coach the team. They can't start the game without me. The TV would tell me when to buzz the horn. I'd buzz the horn and tell the referees when to play. You see, that's 5 seconds of power right there, you know. Tournaments, and the NBA used to fly me around the country as a neutral timekeeper in the NBA playoffs, just to start and stop the clock in San Antonio. In fact, the last 2 years, our stat crew, our 4 guys are at the table for the Grizzlies: John Ganazzo, George Brogdon, Dan Monteverde, Bob Young, have been flown to Oakland to do the finals in Oakland for the Golden State Warriors as a neutral. John Ganazzo been doing the Redbirds Blues Chicks since 1971. He's going to the games 3, 4, and 5 in Washington, D.C. Because the Expos, the franchise of the Washington Nationals, started as the Expos in the 70s, Montreal Expos, and we were their farm team here. We had Gary Carter and Tim Raines. They're in the Hall of Fame. Played here, Charlie Lee, people like that. So we have a relationship with the Nationals. I'm a Cardinal guy. This is Cardinal country. And they're going to play the Yankees or the Astros, right? But you got to pull for the Nationals, right?
Well,
because of the Memphis connection.
I'm not pulling for the Yankees.
There's a Memphis connection everywhere, you know. We got the 6th tallest pyramid in the world. The big M on the bridge there is the longest freestanding letter of the alphabet in the world. It's 1,740 feet long. You see, Nike distributes 190 million pairs of shoes through Memphis a year. We're #1 in Nike world still. A lot of first FedEx, Piggly Wiggly, we changed the way the world shop for groceries, Holiday Inn, AutoZone, our medical advances here with St. Jude and some of those other folks. There's no city that can match. We got 149 more hours to go with this right now in my head. Think about that. You ready for the pop quiz now? Anybody got any questions? Right, it's about time, then I don't know what.
What questions do we have for Jimmy?
Somebody please ask a